You know, just because I graduated college only a month ago, that doesn't mean that the learning has to stop. It was interesting to see this video's rise to fame. Back in my day, a lot of viral videos would feature things like cartoon animals and or goofy songs, but I guess nowadays you gotta do something a little, out of the box. Cats, cats, fluffing babies, people falling nair. For those not in the know, this is Kevin Leonardo. Whatever the opposite of shy is, that's this guy. He makes these very, honest how-to guides related to men's health and, other stuff. And other stuff.
Is that face black?
Oh yeah.
Is that blackface, dude?
A year ago, he made this video demonstration of how to remove hair from the butt part of your body with Nair. And let's just say he forces you to become a visual learner, whether you want to be one or not. He shows you his butt, hole and all. God bless America. Now this might seem a bit crazy of me, a little silly, wacky, goofy of me, but I mean, like, the video does what it sets out to do. It's a pretty good video. The way that he's able to get away with showing full backle nudity is by labeling the video as educational, which it is. You know, you can teach this kind of stuff in an elementary school, you know, if you're the kind of guy that wants to go to jail. It's a straightforward and to the point, step-by-step guide with plenty, like, more than enough visuals to help you achieve your dreams of a smooth-ass crack. A smooth-ass ass crack.
Are you winning, Cheese?
Get the fuck out of my room!
Happy Pride Month. A lot of people are quick to say that the golden age of YouTube is long past, and to their credit, they're probably right, because you'd be shot dead if your thumbnail looked like this in '09. Try that shit in a small town. But I think the scrappy DIY attitude of the more niche corners of YouTube still lives on in things like short, funny edits and fan-made compilations. You get the sense that the person making them was hanging out on their computer on a Friday night, probably listening to a lo-fi remix of an Ocarina of Time song while their parents were having a heated argument downstairs, or is that just a Freudian slip? And when I say compilation, I don't mean those dumb videos like Euphoria being iconic for 8 minutes 72 seconds, where it's just clips of the original work with random zoom-ins and outs and Comic Sans text quoting exactly what someone said with a sparkle emoji to make it more cunty or whatever those dumb broads say nowadays. No, I mean compilations like this. First of all, big fan of the perfectly cut scream subgenre. I love when a good jump cut can break the flow of a clip and add to the comedic time. And I also love the incorporation of the Nintendo community of creators. The shared love for Nintendo and their games from past and present is one of the big things that keeps me interested in gaming news. Even if I haven't touched the Switch in months and I haven't even scratched the surface of Mario Wonder and I stopped playing Tears of the Kingdom right before beating the final boss, and I'm probably gonna get sued by the Nintendo ninjas for that, aren't I? Miyamoto's probably sharpening his Master Sword right now. I'm probably gonna have to sleep with a gun under my pillow or something. Oh, jeez. You got a lot of the mainstays. You got Nathaniel Big House Brandy. Yeah! You got Rogers Brace. You got Andre Black Nerd Cromedy. Peanut Butter Grammar. You got a bunch of women I've never heard of, but that's purely a coincidence. I'm not sexist. Dumb broad. It's like one big happy high school reunion, and everyone around me is different variations of older ages than mine. I picked out my favorite clip from the whole video for its perfect balance of hilarity and wholesomeness. Here it is.
Wow, you look so healthy, my boy. I'm happy to
Today,
see you.
I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
I think there was a VTuber there too. Bleep, bloop, bloop, and whatnot. I think if I had one critique, it's that none of the creators are credited anywhere outside of the video. I just think that that would be nice. Also, then again, I probably haven't been doing a good job with that on my videos about curating videos. Whoopsie doopsie, bup. Overall, this is a great video, and how the f did I write a whole page on Google Docs about this one video? These are supposed to be short segments. I had a tiny, itsy-bitsy Ben Shapiro phase back in the mid-2010s when I was in my anti-SJW phase. Even before I knew what it meant to be conservative or liberal, all I knew was that this funny short man was on PewDiePie's meme review, and he might have had his own memes himself by that point, so he was cool in my book.
Next, meme.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Felix really had a knack for collaborating with people right before it was uncool to collaborate with them. He was trying to debate someone on the topic of, I think, trans boys being able to join the Boy Scouts, and his rebuttal to the question of where does it say they can't join was in the name Boy Scouts. And the amount of hype emanating from my body. The amount of excitement in my voice as I shouted, "Oh!" makes me sick. Yeah, nowadays Ben Shapiro to me just seems like a sad little goblin man who couldn't make it in Hollywood as a screenwriter, so he's trying to get back at them by screaming the same platitudes over and over into his right-wing echo chamber about how they're gonna turn your kids into they-them goons! Basically just old man yells at cloud, but as an entire YouTube channel and news organization conglomerate thing, plus whatever the hell Mr. Burcham is.
I'm a VV. Nom, nom, nom.
He and some of his lackeys made a video criticizing Grammy's fashion from this year's ceremony, and it definitely reads like, you know, back in my day, women wore boring dresses. Yep. Just plain black and or white dresses. Maybe a cream colored dress, but if you wore like a purple gown, you would get shot. Honestly, I kind of agree with how some of the clothes look kind of dumb, and the comments that draw comparisons to the Hunger Games are valid, but when I hear Ben Shapiro go on about how Billie Eilish is an ugly little gremlin girl just because she's wearing a vest and dyed red hair, it just feels so lame. Like, sure, Doja Cat looked like a dumpster princess, derogatory, and I've never flip-flopped between being attracted and violently unattracted to a celebrity as many times before her, and that's even setting aside the whole free the nipple debate, but can't we just let these guys have a little bit of fun playing wacky dress-up? Take it from me, a certified fashion expert. Suits, ties, and dresses are for old fogies who get none of that skibbity Rizzler yeah. Granted, you can tell they had fun, didn't try too hard to make it overly political, and made some legit attempts at jokes.
Here's Lana.
Oh.
Who died?
That's what I was thinking.
There is no Miley, only Zool.
That's so accurate.
But then you also have stuff like
She's got a bit of like the ancient Greek thing going on, but made up of safety pins.
It's just too bad there's not a giant magnet nearby.
Oh man, if there
actually kind of based. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah! And then Ben goes so needlessly hard on John Legend and will.i.am for wearing very comfy looking and hilarious looking outfits respectively.
He looks like a fool. He looks like a totally ridiculous fool. He looks like he stole Annie Lennox's outfit and is now wearing it. He looks like a doof. I'm sorry, he looks like a doofus. That's a ridiculous outfit. This is the most ridiculous outfit. That's
You can tell Ben Shapiro is clearly just contributing to that echo chamber to get his fans riled up about the woke Hollywood elites so that they go and subscribe to his streaming service to watch Lady Ballers for the 4th time before it comes to the Criterion Collection, but at least he likes CeeLo Green.
CeeLo is like a shockingly talented singer.
Yes.
Like, FU is actually kind of a great song.
Yes.
And that is something that anybody and everybody can see eye to eye on. Speaking of C, this video is worse than a C.
Some came in the mail today.